What's up guys, this is Covet the Ranting Raven bringing you another Dragon Ball Z topic. But this time it's not about a game, it's about the Super Saiyan God Transformation that a lot of people seem to hate. For those who have never seen this transformation before, it's present in Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, when Goku uses the power of 6 pure-hearted Saiyans, including himself. This form would be the form that surpasses Super Saiyan 3 since he had to fight Lord Beerus, who was one of the newer characters introduced at this time, and who also made Super Saiyan 3 look like a cakewalk. The problem with this is that it was too simple to most people. Having Goku lose a lot of muscle mass and obtain his red hair along with his red eyes, and also having him have a flame-like aura around him. Some people would go as far as to call this no different than Kaioken, which is indeed false. Obviously, Kaioken is not a transformation. When Goku uses it most of the time, his hair appears to stand up as if he were going Super Saiyan. Sometimes it doesn't, so it really depends on the situation. His body also obtains a red aura around him, and his muscle mass grows larger the more he uses this ability. Technically, Super Saiyan God would be the first time that Goku had a transformation that was close to his base form. Sort of like how Mr. Gohan's ultimate form was, but that's more like an unlocked potential kind of thing. The thing that did puzzle me a little bit was how people never really looked deeply into the transformations. For example, Super Saiyan 1, Goku's hair stands up similar to how it does with Kaioken. Sometimes. The difference is that it becomes gold, and it mostly got a pass since it was literally the first transformation that he had received, not including the Great Apes. We're talking about Super Saiyans here, and obviously it's the most recognized. Super Saiyan 2's transformation wasn't that big of a change. It does get slightly longer on top, and depending on the person, their bangs can change. For example, Goku would go from having 4 large bangs to having 3, I believe. Gohan from the Cell games had 1 bang as well, and his hair goes up. You can tell how different it is due to the fact that his hair was down, and since it goes up, it actually, looks a little bit badass compared to some of the other Saiyans. Poor Vegeta though doesn't really get that much of a change. I mean, yeah, there's the electricity that's around them, but it's bizarre since he has the whole Widow's Peak thing going on. But another example, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan during the Majin Buu saga, he still maintains that 1 bang, but in his first Super Saiyan form he has 2. Now, some people don't really count Super Saiyan 2 as a transformation, but I do, as it's counted as one later on in the series. I would also say that the 2nd and 3rd grade Super Saiyan transformations look more appealing to me, since the muscle mass of the Super Saiyan increases dramatically. And their hair also gets a little more spikier too, but the bulkiness would make people think of the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Well, as far as Trunks goes. Then there's Super Saiyan 3. In this transformation, Goku's voice gets a little deeper and his hair grows much longer than any transformation he's had. He gains 1 bang but loses his eyebrows for reasons unknown. This is probably the first time that we've seen something really creative in the Super Saiyan transformations as far as the hair goes. But if you talk about creativity, Super Saiyan 4, which is non-canon, is far the most creative that I've seen in Dragon Ball Z as far as the Saiyans go. Having his dark hair once again, Goku gains his fur along with his tail, which makes it appear to be a hybrid of his human form and the Great Ape form, which was pretty cool to a lot of people. It was a nice mix. Now, when you look at the forms overall, not including Super Saiyan 4 right now, the only creative transformation out of the bunch was Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 1 was something that was still glorious, but it was expected. Well, by most, I assume. Super Saiyan 2 was a small increase, while Super Saiyan 3 was a large increase. As I've stated before, the hair was much more longer. Now, Super Saiyan God got rid of the bulkiness and maintained his base form hair with a slight spike here and there. No rhyme intended. Now, my question is, well, what's with the hate on Super Saiyan God? It looks simple, but I personally like this form because of that. I'm not a big fan of transformations that are too over the top, and after seeing Super Saiyan 3, I was hoping that it wouldn't go a little overboard, and I've heard about ideas for the Super Saiyan God transformation, which I wasn't too pro. I wasn't too pro for. I was a little bit against it because I don't want to see Dragon Ball Z turn into something, you know, a little bit weird, you know, out of the element that it's in. Also, I believe Super Saiyan God is a good thing due to the fact that it shows you that you don't have to look fierce to be powerful. Somebody like Goku, who looked really simple fighting a god like Lord Beerus with a look similar to his base form, I thought was good enough. And even then, the form has a time limit, it fades out, so it's not really that big of a deal. But that's my opinion on that. Comment if you like and tell me if you agree or disagree with my statements. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.